Tonight at 10, a political crisis in France as its government collapses again. The French Prime Minister loses a vote of confidence over his plans to deal with a looming debt crisis, the second Prime Minister to go in less than a year.
President Macron is resisting calls for him to resign too, but this crisis is denting France's image at home and abroad.
Also tonight we speak to the comedy writer Gary Linehan, who was arrested over online comments about trans issues. Heathrow's Terminal 4 is evacuated for several hours after 20 people report an injury. Police now say no trace of any adverse substance was found. Democrats release an image of a drawing apparently signed by Donald Trump, which he allegedly sent to the sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. President Trump denies the claim. And back in action in the UK, Prince Harry arrives on a 4-day solo visit to support charities.
So much has happened since those early days, for me, for you, and for World Child. The world has thrown a fair few challenges our way.
On Newsnight at 10:30 tonight, we'll bring you fresh insight on the stories of the day with big interviews and our regular panel of Newsnighters. And of course, look at what the papers are saying about tomorrow's news.
Good evening. France is engulfed in a major political crisis tonight after the collapse of the government. The Prime Minister, François Bayrou, is set to resign after losing a confidence vote, which he'd called to try to break months of political deadlock over his plans for economic reform. At the heart of it is France's spiralling debt crisis. Well, President Macron will now have to choose yet another Prime Minister. Let's get the latest from Paris, and our Europe editor,